Hey, welcome back to NorCal Whitetails. Today, all my buddies are doing videos and changing content up on weapons they have, favorite weapons, or building weapons. J&J True Outdoor Adventures, Jay's been doing a series on some of his guns. I love it. And my buddy Matt just did one on a build he's doing. I'm going to do something a little different, changing gears, but staying in the weapon category. Weapon safety. Everything's going on in America today with we need to take weapons away or in danger of our Second Amendment rights by some of these clowns up in Washington. I'm going to do a quick video on weapon safety and responsible gun ownership. 2 principles to responsible gun ownership. Number 1 is storage of your weapons. Where do you store it? Is it in a locked place? Is it away from ammo? Is it inaccessible? That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 to responsible gun ownership is the access to the weapons from your children or family members or other irresponsible people that would be irresponsible with that weapon. No access to it. I was raising my children the same way. Like, I've taught them the fundamentals of weapons, what they're capable of doing, the damage that they can do, how serious it is, and never to touch one without my permission or you can get your ass kicked. Period. So, breaking all that down. So those 2 principles, being a responsible gun owner. Hey, that's Rondy Harvey. That's old Master Sergeant Harvey theory. But in the realm of the Marine Corps safety rules, 4 firearm safety rules the Marine Corps lives and strives by. Treat every weapon as if it was loaded. Never point your weapon at anything you do not intend to shoot. Keep your finger straight and off the trigger until you intend to fire, and keep the weapon on safe until you intend to fire. And the 5th unwritten rule is know your target and what lies beyond. For all of us deer hunters, that is super important when we're shooting high-power rifles. The bolt can travel right through that deer and just keep on sailing. You have to remember the 5th unwritten rule. Know your target and what lies beyond. So, real quick, breaking it down. Before I start going through the safety rules, since I just broke it down, the 5, the 4, and the 5th unwritten, I have with me today a sidearm, 45 ACP pistol, and as you can see, it's hot. I'll set it right there, see if it runs off and shoots anybody without me not touching it. So, rule number 1, treat every weapon as if it was loaded. I'm sitting here looking at this M9. I know it's not loaded. I know it's not loaded. If someone was to come along and look at it, treat it as if it was loaded. Always treat every weapon, whether you know it or not, treat it as if it was loaded. I'll pick it up anyways. Show y'all. It's clear. Weapon's not loaded. I still treat it as if it was loaded. Rule number 2. Never point your weapon at anything you do not intend to shoot. If you're too stupid to follow rule number 1, rule number 2 is don't point at anything that you don't intend to shoot. Be a threat or a target or an animal you're chasing in the woods. That's rule number 2. Rule number 3. Keep your finger straight, not on the trigger, straight and off the trigger until you intend to fire. If you can't follow rules 1 and 2, remember rule number 3. Keep your finger off the trigger, straight and off the trigger until you intend to fire. In the 4th rule, keep the weapon on safe until you intend to fire. That's on safe, that's fire. See the red? That's hot. In the 5th unwritten rule, like I said, is know your target and what lies beyond. Hey, this is Rondy at NorCal Whitetails. Hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Tried to make it fast. Stay safe. Shoot straight. Remember your firearm safety rules. You heard it here, NorCal Whitetails. Well, guess what? This 45 did not go off. It didn't run up and just jump up by itself and go shoot some innocent person. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one.